Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our webinar, Modernizing Your Law Firm. Today, Actionstep, NetDocuments, and Verlata are going to be presenting RR exclusive to Lawlink members. So who is going to be speaking today? Well, you have myself, Tyler Bannerman. I'm the Director of Sales here for the APAC region here at Actionstep. I'm joined by my colleague, Jennifer Cathcart, who is the Regional Sales Manager for APAC at NetDocuments. And we're also joined by Mark Greenslade, who is one of the directors at Verlata Consulting. Now, chances are you would have met one, two, or all three of us down at the Queenstown Lawlink conference earlier in the year. And the purpose of today's webinar is we want to cover what is that exclusive offer that we have come to agreement with Carol and the Lawlink team just for you Lawlink firms. So let's get started on the offer itself. So Actionstep, NetDocuments, and Verlata have come together to do a discounted pricing structure for Lawlink firms that would like to use our platforms. So in total, the bundle price will be $160 per user per month. That would be for Actionstep, NetDocuments, and for the reporting suite Viewpoint, which is provided by Verlata. Now, all three of us have come together to provide some pretty significant discounts to land on that price. And the one thing that we do require is by the end of the year in December 2021 here, that not necessarily that you've purchased all three of these products or that you've paid for all three of these products, but just that you have a project plan in place with us and with the Verlata team as well, just to at least get you scheduled for onboarding onto it. So what we'll do is we're going to spend just a little bit of time just highlighting Actionstep, highlighting NetDocuments, and highlighting the reporting suite of Viewpoints by Verlata as well, just so you get a bit of an understanding of what are all three of our products, just in case you hadn't had a chance to see them yet. At the end, we'll take some questions and we'll let you know what the next steps will be as well. So to start, a little bit about us here at Actionstep. So Actionstep is a complete legal practice management system, fully operational and built in the cloud as well. And that's the same with NetDocuments and Verlata. We're all 100% cloud-based systems, and that includes the Viewpoint reporting suite as well. So what does that mean in terms of benefits to your firm? Well, first, there are no maintenance fees. You won't have to maintain server infrastructure, or at least nearly as much server infrastructure either, as you'll be in a completely cloud environment. And chances are many of you are already using Office 365 anyways, meaning that you've already taken that first step of getting onto the cloud as well. When you do move on to cloud infrastructure, you receive bank grade level security. Here at Actionstep and at NetDocuments as well, we both have several government clients that have approved our servers for use as well, and we are routinely audited for security and compliance. With us being cloud-based, it means that you and your team will have complete access to your systems from anywhere on any device. So you'll be able to access us from any browser, from any phone, and from any tablet as well. Both of us have complete mobile apps available for your staff to use as they're on the go. And it means you have to use those annoying VPN about desktop services anymore either. As we are completely cloud, it also means that your systems are always up to date. So no longer will your staff come in to start doing their work in the morning and suddenly there's a 20 or 30-minute update as well that's going to slow them down. Everything will be automatically updated through our regular release cycles. This means that you should have a much easier infrastructure for your IT team to manage long term. We have both NZ and Australian based support, which is included in the subscriptions. And we're going to be using our most experienced and highest certified partner, Verlata, and that's where Mark is the director as well. That will help transition your firms from your previous practice management system and onto our solution should you choose to use. So if you haven't seen a little bit about us, then let's just get into it a bit here. So with us, you'll always be able to access us from online. So long as you have an internet connection, you'll be able to manage all of your matters, your documents, your billing, your trust, and your key reports as well. You'll have a system that is tailored to the needs of you, your firm, and your individual teams as well. So that means you can create different types of matters, different workflows, create your own automation within the system, and then have that all feed into your reports as well. So you have that good bird's eye view of what's going on within your firm. Your key info dashboards will also be tailored to you and your key members of staff as well. And that means that you'll be able to see not only what key info will be important for them, but all key information will be important for you as well. So we'll create different dashboards with different levels of information depending on the type of user. You can also schedule automated reports to be delivered to you so that you don't just have to go in and run the report every time. Rather, you can have that scheduled for you as well on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. There's a lot more to Actionstep than just workflow and key reports. We also have a great document generation, a great document automation engine, um, a mass billing engine as well, all your key accounting and trust accounting needs. And you can also plug us into a variety of CRM systems as well. You can do that by using our massive integration network. We're adding to this what seems like almost weekly currently. So recent ones that we've done have been VXT calling here in New Zealand, My Times, Vigilance for AML, and we're currently in talks with some of the other providers as well that we met with at Lawlink. We have an open API, so specific if you do have a specific product that you would like to plug into ActionStep, then you do have the ability to connect it with us. And Zapier also provides a great integration that allows you to connect us with thousands of other products as well. If there is something specific that you are using that you'd like to connect with ActionStep, just let us know when we go through our tailored demo and when we go through our scoping process with you, and we'll let you know what that process will be like of getting that integrated with ActionStep. With that, I'm going to hand over to Jen, who's going to cover the NetDocuments elements of this and give you a bit of a run through there. Over to you, Jen.
Hey everyone, Jennifer Cathcart with NetDocuments here. I manage the APAC region, and if I didn't meet you at the Lawlink conference, I hope that we do get the chance to connect and we get to do a deep dive session at one point. I do apologize for my voice. I am a bit unwell, but I just wanted to make sure to share a bit of information on what's included in the Lawlink bundle with NetDocs. So essentially, NetDocuments is the leading cloud-based document and email management system. So we've been in the cloud for over 20 years, and we have the highest level of security available. Some of the key things that people love is that we have a Google S type search, so it's very easy to find things. We have an amazing predictive email tool called ND Mail, and it's completely customized to suit your particular firm. But I wanted to just give you a bit of a idea of how we group our products and how that applies to you with the Lawlink bundle. So what you're looking at here is our solution wheel. So we have 5 solutions, and Organize is our core solution. Protect is an added layer of security that some large firms or corporate organizations require that includes data loss prevention and things like that, where you can put in place ethical walls and block actions. Just rest assured that being able to modify access on anything within NetDocuments is a core functionality, so you don't need Protect for that. Um, Plan provides some awesome functionalities such as an integration with Teams. We have fun user experience add-ins like margin notes where you can make color-coded annotations. and have real-time chat tools. Deliver provides some collaboration options, and Learn is essentially analytics on the cabinet level, the repository level, as well as the workspace level. So what is included with the Lawlink bundle? So you get organized with that. So that's our core solution that includes all of the document management. It includes our end email predictive technology. It also has OCR built in, so all of your content will be text searchable. And we also include Power Automate. We have about 60 connectors, and there's a lot that you can do with Power Automate. And Verlata would be able to speak to you more about that. We're also including a piece of Deliver in this law link rate. So with that, we are including collab spaces, which is a secure portal to essentially share your documents. So what it does is it allows you to collaborate with people outside of your organization. You never have to worry about external licenses because it comes with unlimited external users. And you just have peace of mind knowing that all of your documents are not leaving the DMS. There's no third party tools that you're having to use, and it inherits the security of the workspace. And another big benefit of that as well is that you have a full audit trail on everything that's happening. So you can see from a compliance standpoint the full history, who's interacted with the document, et cetera. So that's what's included with our law link rate. We find that our clients, really enjoy the fact that it's so much easier to search for your documents. You can filter things like you can if you're on Trivago or Amazon. The email management tool is awesome. It doesn't get in your way. It works with the lawyers throughout the day, and they don't have to worry about going back to save email. And there's a lot of awesome tools within Outlook that just make their lives easier. So I would love the opportunity to book in a deep dive demo and show you all of this in action. But for now, I just wanted to clarify what is included with our bundle rate. Thank you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Well, hopefully you're starting to get excited about Actionstep and NetDocs and what the software can do for your firm. But where does Verlata fit in? Well, we're platinum level consulting partners to both systems, and we make sure you get the most out of them. We make them fit for purpose for your practice, not the other way around, which is what we've seen with a lot of your existing software, is that you're having to change your practice and your processes to fit the limitations of the software. Our job is to help you navigate from the software that you use currently through to Actionstep and NetDocuments. But we don't just stop there. We don't just get you into Actionstep and NetDocuments. We make sure you get the most out of them by customizing the program and and configuring them to how you work as in your practice, but also advising on what the integrations are that are available. Both of the products, of course, are in the cloud, as has been mentioned. And one of the beauties of software as a service is that there are products that are plugging into them all the time. Particularly with Actionstep, we seem to be seeing new integrations available at least every month, if not every couple of weeks. So we like to stay on top of that and make sure that we're advising you and guiding you on how to get the best out of those integrations, as well as out of Actionstep and NetDocuments. We work very closely alongside our clients. It's a bit of a cliche, but your success is our success. So what do we do? As I've already mentioned, we advise you, we customize, we implement Actionstep and NetDocuments, but we also train your staff in how to use it and train your staff in how to administer the programs, how to manage them for yourselves moving forward. And we also obviously assist with the data and document migration from your existing systems through to Actionstep and NetDocuments. Alongside that, we also do Power BI reporting, so business intelligence reporting, so you can get the most out of your data. We also do process automation to assist you with things like client onboarding or AML, which makes things quicker and easier for you, for your clients. It helps to reduce risk and increase your profitability. One of the things we like to pride ourselves on at Verlata is that we understand law firms. So we have a lot of us have worked in law firms as IT managers, as practice managers, as office managers, as support staff, as legal execs. So we understand the language that you and your team speak, and that allows us to get better engagement with your team during training and during the change management process, and also to make sure the results that we present through the various things we do make a pragmatic difference to you and to your clients. So what's our special offer for Lawlink members? It's Viewpoint. So Viewpoint is a standard set of reports that we've built using Power BI. It provides you dynamic reporting, a far more graphic visualization of your data from within Actionstep, which gives you insights into what's going on in the practice. We have a managing partner dashboard, for example, where you can see all of the aspects of your practice at a glance, and you're able to drill further down into those as needed. The data is presented visually, so it's easy to use and easy to understand, and there's no more need to export data out to Excel and use pivot tables, etc., to get the detail that you require. Here we have a fees billed versus budget report, and you can cut and slice that across time, against budget. We can look at fee earners, we can look by month, and then we can look at the detail. Fees billed versus percentage of budget by earners. There's lots of different ways that that data is being presented for you. But then we can also drill further down and filter and explore data quickly and easily. So here we're looking at daily time records, and you can see we can filter that by fee earner, by month, by year, by week. So we can really dive down into the data that we require when we need to. So Viewpoint gives you a dynamic visualization of your data with the ability to deep dive to gain insights. It uses the data straight out of Actionstep, and it's very easy to use. But alongside the standard reports, we are able to customize also to your firm's needs. So if there are reports that are missing here that you don't require, that you are missing from Viewpoint that you do require, then we can build different reports for you. We can also access different data sets. So we can pull data from other bits of software that you might use to create a far richer picture and more deep insights into what's going on for you and your firm. So Verlata Consulting, we're here to help you navigate from your current systems through to Actionstep and NetDocuments, and to make sure you get the most out of them. We work very closely with our clients to create success for you. And as part of the special Lawlink offer, we're offering Viewpoint at a reduced cost to give you some better dynamic visual insights into your data. We'll look forward to your questions later, and now it's back to you, Tyler.
Thanks for that, Mark. That all looked great. So, what's next? The next steps for us are to book a personalized demonstration with you. We'd love to show you Actionstep, NetDocuments, the reporting suite of Viewpoint, and chat to you a bit more about what does an actual migration from your current system into Actionstep actually look like. So feel free to get in touch and book a demo. There will be a link here as well, which you can follow to take those next steps. And without further ado, we'll move on to taking some questions. All right, so we'll just wait for some questions to come through. So we've got one here. What can we expect is the best takeaway if we change from Infinity onto this? I think Mark said it best, but I think, in our conversations that we've had so far and looking at firms that are currently on Infinity, it seems like every firm has had to create a whole bunch of processes to fit Infinity and how your firm has to work with Infinity currently. And the whole point of Actionstep, NetDocuments, and Viewpoint is the fact that all three of these systems are molded to your particular needs. So you really get the chance to implement your own vision and have a software that's tailored for you.
Good answer.
We have another one here. What's the main value of having Actionstep, NetDocs, and Viewpoint together? I'd say probably the biggest thing is integration. All three of us, we all have native integrations with each other that we're constantly building on, improving on, and that are fully supported. I mean, we just finished just adding a whole bunch of more functionality to our integration with NetDocuments. We are constantly adding new pieces of data that are available to report on in the Viewpoint suite as well. So the fact that it's just their native integrations that we fully support and that we're regularly adding to as well, I think is quite key. And the last one here, we've kind of already touched on this one a little bit, but what's the main difference between Infinity and Actionstep? I'd say, I mean, one, the fact that we're fully cloud. Two, the fact that we're highly customizable. So you really tailor it to your needs. And three is our integration network. So lots of firms, especially like when you get to a firm that's provincially sized, like all of you are in the Lawlink group, you're all using lots of other products, and you don't want to have to be constantly re-entering all your data in all these different systems. So having the data flowing between everything makes a really big difference.
And I'd also
I can see Lee's just asked a question. This will be a good one for you, Mark. So Lee was just asking, how long does the integration usually take? I think implementation / integration.
Sure. So from
can't
our
hear
perspective,
you, Mark.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
I can
you
hear
talk, Jen. Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't think Tyler can hear us for some reason.
Oh, okay. Can everyone else hear us?
Someone could just put in the comments. They can
cool.
hear us.
Thank you.
Okay,
Great.
Tyler can hear us.
Just Tyler. Okay, so look, the how long question is always an interesting one. It's a bit of a how long is a piece of string. We usually, for firms of your size, we would think sort of 3 to 6 months minimum, and it really just depends on the number of integrations, what you're already doing, the products that you're already using, and how they all fit together.
And just circling back to the previous question around like differences between us and Infinity, I think feedback that I got when we were at the conference speaking with individuals was that they felt Infinity was really clunky and it kind of just got in the way and it was lacking some innovation. And I think those are key things that separate us from Infinity because we're super user friendly. We just allow users to kind of work the way they want to, and like this doesn't get in your way, like the email management and Actionstep's interface, etc. And the innovation and the roadmap being true cloud, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on, which we've had some individual sessions around. So happy to talk more about that if we book in a meeting. I don't know if Tyler can hear us. I think he's having some audio. Can you hear us, Tyler?
Sorry, I'm having a bit of microphone issues over here, so I can't hear the sound coming through. But
so my mouth stopped.
All right, so I think we'll wrap it up there. We don't have any further questions. I'm sorry, the speaker isn't working on my computer now, so I couldn't hear what you said there, Jen. But we'll wrap up the session there. If there are any further questions, please feel free to get in touch with us individually. We have recorded this as well, so we'll send this out if anybody wants to look at this further. But other than that, thanks everyone for spending a bit of time with us this morning, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.